Is it what you were expecting?
No, because I've been here before and it was totally different. Everything was totally different. Far as room rates and far as buying foods, far as comps.
If you would have known what you were in for, do you think you would have still decided to come to Las Vegas?
No, I would.
Example, pricing on the Strip. Maybe Wednesday you paid $5 for a bottle of water, but then on a busy Saturday it could possibly double. So a lot of tourists on the Strip have noticed this dynamic and they're talking about it.
What surprised me was the food. The food has increased so much. The buffets are so expensive now. It's like, I don't know, unexpected maybe.
What if I told you that Las Vegas is deliberately making your vacation worse while charging you more than ever before? Behind the neon glow and smiling service, the Strip has quietly crossed a line that even longtime visitors never saw coming. Over the past year, prices have skyrocketed, service has collapsed, and technology has turned from convenience into control. Today, we're exposing the 10 shocking new reasons why Vegas tourists are more furious than ever before. And number 1, that one only gets scarier. Number 10, introverted tourism. More room, fewer guests. Picture walking into a massive casino floor at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night and seeing rows of empty blackjack tables. Not because people aren't interested, but because they're deliberately closed. Welcome to Vegas's newest scam, artificial scarcity. Major resorts are now keeping occupancy below 90% on purpose. Even during peak seasons, they're shutting down entire floors, closing table games early and reducing restaurant hours. Why? Because creating fake exclusivity lets them charge $400 for rooms that should cost $150. Fewer guests mean fewer staff to pay, but prices keep climbing. The Cosmopolitan recently admitted to keeping 15% of rooms offline during a sold-out convention weekend. MGM properties are closing poker rooms at midnight instead of keeping them 24/7. The result? Casinos that once buzzed with energy now feel like empty warehouses. One visitor from Texas posted, "The Bellagio felt like a ghost town. Half the restaurants closed, barely any dealers working, but my room was $500 a night." This isn't recession planning. It's engineered loneliness designed to make you feel special while picking your pocket. But if you think empty casinos are insulting, wait until you see how prices change while you're literally standing in line. Number 9, hidden dynamic rate surges.
Yeah, look, travelers have gotten used to high prices, but Las Vegas, in typical form, is taking this to the next level. This is not just pricing hotel rooms dynamically. There are fewer rooms. You might expect to pay more for the remaining ones. They are now changing the price and increasing the price of things like beer on a hot day, sunscreen when it's boiling hot and you want to stay at the pool a little longer and you've got to run in and get another tube. These prices aren't going up because Caesar's Palace is running out of sunscreen or running out of beer. They are charging you more because they think they can.
You check the menu at Gordon Ramsay Burger, a shake costs $18. You wait 5 minutes to order, refresh your phone, and suddenly it's $22. Welcome to surge pricing, Vegas style. The Strip has quietly adopted airline pricing models for everything. Drink prices at pool parties now fluctuate based on crowd size, temperature, and even what song is playing. One tourist documented Caesar's Palace charging $14 for a beer at 2 p.m., but $19 for the same beer at 3:30 when the DJ started. Restaurant reservation apps show different prices based on your browsing history. Uber and Lyft rides from the airport tripled during flight arrivals, even though drivers are sitting idle. The Wynn reportedly tested dynamic pricing on buffets, charging $20 more per person during the dinner rush than just 30 minutes earlier. Digital menus on tablets update prices in real time. A couple from Ohio watched their cocktail order jump from $52 to $61 while they were entering their room. Number. The server shrugged. System update. This isn't inflation. It's algorithmic exploitation. Every purchase becomes a gamble against an invisible timer. Speaking of prices that make no sense, the food situation has crossed into pure insanity. Number 8. Ultra-premium food and drink inflation. Remember when Vegas buffets were the deal that made expensive rooms worth it? Those days are dead. The Bacchanal buffet at Caesars now charges $150 per person on weekends for a buffet. But it's the regular restaurants that really expose the scam. A basic breakfast at Bellagio's Cafe runs $45 per person. A grilled cheese sandwich at Aria costs $28 plus 20% automatic gratuity plus tax. That's nearly $40 for bread and cheese. The Forum Shops food court, once a refuge for families on budgets, now charges $22 for Chinese takeout that would cost $8 anywhere else. Cocktails have become investment decisions. The Chandelier Bar at Cosmopolitan serves drinks starting at $28, not including tip. A glass of house wine at most Strip restaurants hits $18 to $24. Even bottles of water cost $12 at pool bars. One dad from Michigan calculated his family's lunch at a casual MGM restaurant. $180 for burgers and sodas for 4 people. The middle tier is extinct. You either eat at McDonald's outside the casino or pay fine dining prices for average food. There's nothing in between. But at least you could park for free while getting robbed, right? Not anymore. Number 7. Parking and arrival charges skyrocketing. The moment your car approaches a Vegas resort in 2025, the charges begin, before you even check in. Valet that was free 5 years ago now costs $40 per day at most properties. Self-parking runs $25 to $35. But here's the newest insult, arrival fees. The Venetian charges a $10 traffic management fee just for pulling into their driveway during busy hours. Uber and Lyft passengers face premium drop-off charges of $8 to $15 added directly to their fare when arriving at major resorts. One family reported being charged for valet they explicitly declined. The resort claimed their car was in the valet zone, even though they parked it themselves. Fighting the charge took 3 calls and 2 hours. Weekend rideshare pickups from casinos now include congestion pricing that can double your fare. Taxis mysteriously can't use credit cards, forcing cash tips. Even walking onto properties triggers fees, with some pools charging pedestrian entry fees for non-guests. The Link started charging $5 for promenade access during events. That's right, they're charging you to walk through their outdoor mall to reach your hotel. When the very act of arriving costs money, you know the city has lost its way. But if you came to actually gamble, the news gets even worse. Number 6. Disappearing mid-gaming experience. Walk the strip today searching for a $10 blackjack table and you'll walk until your feet bleed. They're gone. Completely extinct. Minimum bets that welcomed regular folks for decades have vanished overnight. Craps tables start at $25 at most casinos. $50 during weekends. Roulette minimums hit $25 even on Tuesday afternoons. The Venetian removed all blackjack under $50 minimums from their main floor. Want to play for less? They'll direct you to digital terminals where you're not even playing against real cards. Here's what happened. Casinos discovered they make the same profit from one high roller as 20 regular players, but with less overhead. So they priced out the middle class entirely. A retired teacher from Kansas shared her story. I saved all year for my Vegas trip, brought $500 to gamble. That used to last me 3 days. This time, I lost it in 2 hours at the cheap tables. Even penny slots are lies. Minimum bets on most machines require 50 to 100 credits, meaning you're actually betting $5 per spin. The classic $5 tables where dealers knew your name and comped your drinks, replaced by $100 minimums and silent dealers rushing through hands. Vegas wasn't built by millionaires. It was built by regular people chasing a thrill. Now those people aren't welcome, but losing your money faster isn't even the worst part anymore. Number 5. Cashless and data-driven loss acceleration. Your phone buzzes with a casino app notification. You're due for a win. Return to your favorite slot now, except the algorithm knows you're not due for anything. It knows exactly when you'll quit, and it's designed to empty your wallet moments before you do. Vegas has gone fully digital, and every tap, spin, and bet feeds massive data systems that profile your gambling personality. The Caesars Rewards app tracks how long you play before taking breaks, what triggers you to bet bigger, even your walking patterns between machines. This data creates personalized loss profiles that determine which games you're shown and when. Digital wallets make it worse. No more stopping when your cash runs out. The system automatically offers instant credit, higher limits appear when you're losing, And convenience fees hide how much you're really spending. One software engineer discovered MGM's app was timing bonus offers to appear right when players historically doubled down on losses. Slot machines now adjust their near-miss frequency based on your play history. Dealt 20 in blackjack? The algorithm knows if you're the type to stay or hit based on thousands of previous hands. You're not playing against odds anymore. You're playing against a machine that knows you better than you know yourself. But the real reason Vegas feels different has nothing to do with technology. Number 4, international visitor decline equals less value. Before 2020, Chinese high rollers and European tourists flooded Vegas with money. They demanded excellence and got it. Now they're gone, and you're paying for their absence. International visitation dropped 40% and hasn't recovered. Those missing millions in whale money left a crater in casino profits. The solution? Make domestic tourists cover the difference. Rooms that catered to international VIPs now cost the same for regular Americans, except the perks vanished. No more complimentary breakfasts, automatic upgrades, or free show tickets that international packages included. The Wynn stopped offering currency exchange. Aria eliminated multilingual concierge services, but kept luxury pricing. The Venetian's high roller suites sit empty, while charging locals the same rates Chinese businessmen once paid for full-service treatment. A travel agent revealed the truth. Resorts used to compete for international groups with incredible packages. Now they're charging Americans those same prices without any of the benefits. You're paying Saudi prince rates for motel service. Food quality dropped because international guests demanded authenticity. Entertainment shifted from world-class shows to resident DJs. The entire city downgraded its standards while keeping international pricing. You're essentially subsidizing empty VIP floors and unused high roller amenities, which brings us to the most insulting development yet. Number 3, non-gaming resort fee explosion. Resort fees were already Vegas's biggest scam. Now they've metastasized into something worse. Fees for things that should be basic amenities. Beyond the standard $45 resort fee, properties now charge wellness access fees of $15 per day for gym use, digital convenience fees of $10 for Wi-Fi that actually works, experience maintenance fees for pools you might not even visit. Park MGM charges a sustainability fee. For what? Nobody knows. The Cosmopolitan lists a lifestyle activation fee that covers absolutely nothing identifiable. Luxor adds an entertainment district access charge for walking through their casino. The Venetian's ambiance fee is literally a charge for existing in their building. These aren't line items. They're profit padding disguised as hospitality. One couple's bill showed 9 different fees totaling $180 on top of their room rate. When questioned, the front desk couldn't explain what half of them covered. It's automatic in the system was the only answer. Even refusing amenities doesn't matter. Decline housekeeping? Still charged a room refresh fee. Skip the gym. The wellness fee remains. Don't use the pool? Too bad. Aquatic maintenance is mandatory. It's taxation without representation, Vegas style. Yet somehow, with all these extra charges, service has completely collapsed. Number 2. Subpar service despite price hikes. You're paying $400 a night plus $50 in mysterious fees. Standing in a check-in line for 90 minutes, wondering where all that money went. Welcome to Vegas's service crisis. Housekeeping that once serviced rooms daily now comes every 3 days if you're lucky. Front desk staff, overwhelmed and understaffed, process one guest every 15 minutes. Restaurant waits stretch past 2 hours, not because they're full, but because 3 servers cover 40 tables. Room service, if it exists, takes 3 hours and arrives cold. The Mirage had 2 bellhops for 3,000 rooms before closing. Paris, Las Vegas cut concierge staff by 70%. Even luxury properties like Wynn show cracks. Unclean rooms, broken amenities, elevators that take 20 minutes. Yet automatic gratuities increased to 22%, parking fees doubled, and they still ask for tips on self-service kiosks. A hospitality worker leaked the truth. Management cut staff to pandemic levels but never hired back. They realized guests will complain but still pay. Why spend on service when people keep coming anyway? You're paying 5-star prices for 2-star service, and casinos are betting you'll accept it. The saddest part? They're right. Occupancy remains high despite fury flooding review sites. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared visitors for the complete system breakdown Vegas is experiencing. Number 1, the venue and tech breakdown. September 2023. MGM's entire system gets hacked. Slot machines freeze with thousands of dollars inside. Hotel room keys stop working, trapping guests. Credit card systems crash. ATMs go dark. For 10 days, one of Vegas's largest operators ran on paper and prayers. But here's what they didn't tell you. It never really got fixed. 2 years later, the digital infrastructure holding Vegas together is collapsing. Caesars properties experience daily app crashes that lock out rewards cards. The Venetian's booking system regularly double charges credit cards. Cosmopolitan's digital room keys fail so often, they've returned to physical keys. But nobody talks about it because admitting the truth would expose Vegas's biggest lie. The city that never sleeps now runs on technology that barely works. Slot machines freeze mid-bonus. Digital blackjack tables glitch and take money without dealing cards. Sports betting apps crash during major games. The Sphere's $2 billion technology can't process ticket QR codes. Even basic hotel Wi-Fi, now costing extra, drops constantly. One IT consultant who worked on Strip systems revealed they're running 30-year-old back-end systems with modern apps slapped on top. It's digital duct tape. One major outage could take down multiple casinos for weeks. You came for magic. Instead, you're trapped in a digital nightmare where nothing works, everything costs extra, and the house doesn't just always win, it doesn't even function. Vegas went digital and lost its soul in the process.